So, disappointing result in the end, didn't it, really? Especially being 1-0 up. I said before the game that a draw wouldn't do anything for us. It wouldn't kick us on. It wouldn't give us positives. It wouldn't give us momentum. Do you feel that, or do you see it differently?
I do feel that, but at the same time, I think Arsenal will be more disappointed than us tonight. I think we were there for the taking.
Even at 1-0 up?
Even 1-0 up, look, the double save from De Gea saved us obviously early on. I thought we always looked vulnerable. If Arsenal really attacked us, maybe if Lacazette was there, I think if they really went for it, then we were really vulnerable, to be honest. And I think going forwards, we've got Dan James. Other than that, really, we look like we struggle for ideas. Great goal from McTominay, I'll give him credit for that. Dan James, again, is my brightest spark, I've got to say. Like, week in, week out, he's the guy that seems to be our most dangerous going forwards.
Is that the problem? Daniel James, I keep saying, Rochdale and Astana is where Daniel James, in his first season at United as a £15 million player from Swansea, should be getting 90 minutes. We should be bringing him in for these games. Now it's like, if he's not in our attack, we have nothing.
He's the first name on the team sheet at the minute, Dan James, to be honest with you. Like I say, he's direct and he runs at players, and that's what I like about him. We lack that. We lack players who are direct, take risks. Yeah, he'll lose it, but 9 times out of 10 he's the guy getting it back as well. And I love his attitude. He's got the right attitude. And Lingard, again, I think disappears far too much. We keep saying he's our number 10. He should be our main creative threat going forwards. He hides too much.
Sophie? Is he gonna hit some form at any stage now, or is he just done? Like, what's going on? Because I since that Arsenal game, it's like he hasn't even been at United. I can't remember him actually being involved or doing anything. No goals, no assists.
I mean, when he sees stats like, obviously he'll be aware of his form, and I think he's lacking confidence massively as well at the minute. But look, who would you replace him with at the moment in that 10? Mata, maybe. Gomez, people are screaming for him to play, but when he has
Pereira instead of on the right.
Pereira, I thought Pereira played well today. He battled. I thought but he isn't a winger. He shouldn't be out on that right hand side, and I think it's unfair to judge him out in that position.
And he actually did all right today.
He did play well. Obviously, he started off the break for our goal, and James's pace, as usual, ridiculous. Pogba, I think you can tell that he's been injured and he's been out for a little bit. I thought his passing was a bit sloppy at times, but at the same time, when he gets the ball in the midfield and he looks up, there's a real lack of options.
What about when he went into the 10? Because when Fred and Greenwood came on, you saw Pogba go more advanced, and that's where we've seen the best of Pogba, when we have seen good bits of him. Why do you think Ollie's not going with that, and do you think he should revert back to that?
That's where, I mean, I've not said I'm Ollie out at all, but that's where you have to question his changes or his tactics, because there's at times as well where you've got Young on the ball and he nearly lost it and Arsenal nearly broken us, but that all came from Rashford. He should have been out wider, but he's obviously, we haven't got natural players out in them positions. We're just filling gaps with certain players, and that's I think that shows how weak our squad really is. But at the same time, like you say, you have to question Ollie's judgment a lot of the time. Rashford coming straight back into the lineup as well. Was he really fit enough to come back in? He had a few chances, but he's feeding off scraps. And a lot of people are getting on his back about that. But I think all in all, we've got a draw. Like you say, it's not really. It's nothing. It's a nothing result for us, really. I don't think we deserve more than a draw, if I'm honest. Arsenal would have been the most disappointed out of two teams. But I think, to summarise this game, I think it's just two poor games. Two poor games for both teams. And I think defensively, we look vulnerable at times. I think Emery should have gone for it more, which is why I think Arsenal fans would be gutted, because I think if they did, they could have definitely got a positive result here. And as usual, they bottled it at Old Trafford. That's the only way I can summarise it. I don't think we deserve the win. I think a draw is probably a fair result, but if Arsenal really went for it, it could have been a difference.
I want to ask you this lastly. Tuanzebe played in at left back, and look, he made the mistake for the goal, but apart from that, I think he was excellent. I'm not going to say do you think he should play it all the time, because he's not left back. But is he starting to knock on the door, maybe make people think actually would Maguire and Tuanzebe be a better partnership, or is that a bit reactionary?
No, I completely agree. I said it a long time ago. I said Lindelof for me in the air is very vulnerable. I think next week against Joe Linton will be an interesting test for him, because I think he'll get bullied, if I'm completely honest. Personally, I would like to see Tuanzebe given a start at centre back. I think he's got the right attributes. He absolutely pocketed Pepe today. I think he was absolutely quality. I think. For me, every game he's playing, he's excelling, he's getting better and better. He got given the armband, obviously, the other week, which I think is a massive boost for him. And I think he's definitely one for the future. And Europa League games and stuff like that, he should be getting more minutes.
Man of the match?
Probably Tuanzebe. I know he's at fault for the goal, but I think all in all, if he was quality today. Cheers.
Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.